What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner. Today it is day 2 of the Phoenix Gun Show. This is going to be a little bit slower of a day and not as long. Yesterday was 9 to 5, today it's 9 to 4. But I'd say it's going to be pretty busy between 10 and like 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock it really dies down and it's kind of just a hangout and time for dealers to go walk around. So I'll get a little bit more walking around time. Yesterday I just had to be quick, so I didn't get to do a full walking around, but I did find 3 guns that I liked. I found an LMT 308. I found a SIG 229 Equinox, and that's the modern custom shop edition. And then I found a 227 TAC Ops. Now the 227 TAC Ops, it's a threaded double stack 45 SIG. It's pretty cool. I don't think that deal's gonna happen, but it's okay. It's one of our regular customers. I told him what I had yesterday and he wasn't really interested. We got Ray in the background. He wasn't really interested in any of the guns I had, which is fine. So I'm gonna see if I can work a deal on a 229 Equinox today and an LMT 308. So wish me luck.
She hit me.
She hit you?
Yeah.
I don't have my mics in, but we just walked in this building. I'm with my girlfriend Gabrielle and Harley. We're just walking the show. There's not too much to see. I think our building has the coolest stuff in it. And yeah, trying to work deals with guys in our building. So we'll see what I get. So I did some more walking around, guys, and I actually found a deal that I basically already have done. So I found a guy that has a Leupold Mark IV rifle scope. It's a 8.5 to 25 by 50. And that's a nice old rifle scope. And if you guys have watched my channel, I recently got a Knights Armament SR25 from 1993. And I think this scope would be a really cool placeholder on it until I get kind of an older matching scope. I kind of want a 3.5 to 10 power Leupold Mark IV for that rifle. But this one's cool, and it'll also be a good scope for other rifles that I get in the future. It's got a LaRue mount. So I'm gonna trade the guy this one. This is a Smith & Wesson M&P 15T. It's a quad rail model, a factory quad rail model. It's one they don't make anymore. It's got a light and a sling, but the guy says he's willing to trade it for that Leupold Mark IV, and I think the scope is a better deal than this gun. So yeah, first deal of the day at the gun show. Got to get one last view of this gun. It's a pretty gun. So M&P 15T with the quad rail with some sights. It's got a cheap M&P light and then a Magpul sling, but it's a good little setup. I will miss it, but that scope will be more helpful to my collection right now. All right, guys, so I made the deal happen on that Leupold scope. So this is a Leupold Mark IV. It's got M5 turret, it's mil-dot, and it also is a first focal plane. This thing's got really long eye relief, but it comes on a LaRue mount. And yeah, I traded that Smith & Wesson AR straight across for this. I thought it was a pretty fair deal. The guy really wanted an AR, and I really wanted this scope. Again, it's gonna go on my Knights Armament SR25 from 1993. I did a video on that about a month ago. I'll post a link to that video. But I think this is gonna be a placeholder until I get a 10 power Leupold, because I think the 10 power would be more appropriate for it. But this is a nice scope regardless, and I'm sure I'll use it on other 308s. Still trying to work the deal on that LMT 308. I just haven't had a chance to talk to that guy. So I'm gonna go work that deal right now if I can. And yeah, we'll see what else we can do today. I also brought this Smith & Wesson M&P 15T. So I actually had 2 of these. I'm gonna offer this to that guy for the SIG 229 Equinox if he doesn't want that 10-inch AR I brought yesterday, the F1 Firearms Stars and Stripes edition. So I brought that with me and this. So hopefully he'll straight trade for one of the 2 and we'll get a SIG 229 Equinox. Right, Harley? Yes, we'll get all the guns. We are halfway through the day. It's been a good show so far. I've only gotten the scope, but I'm still working on the deals for the LMT and the SIG 229 Equinox. So the deal right now on the LMT is he's willing to do my Wilson Combat plus $500, and it's a good deal, but I just don't want to pay that much. I told him I would do the Wilson Combat plus $200, so we'll see what he ends up doing, but it's kind of one of those deals where if it happens, it happens. If not, it's not the end of the world, because it's going to cost a lot of money to get that thing set up. But we still have 3 more hours of the show, so maybe he'll decide that he wants to do the deal. And I might be willing to go up to $300 plus the gun, but I don't see myself doing the $500. And the deal on the 229 Equinox is he's gonna let me know also by the end of the show what he decides. He's either debating that F1 Firearms that I brought or the Smith & Wesson M&P 15T. So either one of those I'd be okay with doing a straight trade for it, but I'm happy I got the scope. And it's a little died down right now, but we've sold some good guns. It's busy, but not as busy as the yesterday, which is normal. Sunday is a little bit slower of a day, but people are normally willing to deal a little better on Sunday. Just got a quick minute. We have guys down there buying guns. It's been pretty busy for the last hour or so. Haven't got to walk around too much, but I think I've basically seen everything worth seeing. That Leupold Mark IV that I found earlier, I wasn't expecting that, and that was the only Leupold Mark IV in the entire show, which is cool. Still waiting on these deals for either that 229 or the LMT, but I know I keep talking about that. But yeah, I'll show you guys our table. If you guys didn't watch my video yesterday, I also showed some of the guns that we have here, but we're just working the Phoenix Gun Show this weekend, and it's the final day. Only got 2 hours and 20 minutes left, and yeah, it's just been a fun show. Let me show you what we got. So we got forms being ran down here, but this is guns from our Gilbert store. Can't really show you everything, but we got some cool ones up here. Some nice Smith revolvers, blue birdies. Got our long guns. It gets kind of hectic down here. We're limited on space. Long guns, 1911s. Got SIG, HK. Got Springfield, Glock and Shadow Systems. We got FN, Smith & Wesson. Did you want to see one? Yeah. But what's nice then is the earlier models get a lot cheaper. So this is a police straight-in for $349. We got the first gen shields for like $299. Oh, that's the second gen. We have the first gen for $249 right there. That's a 40. That's just the shield 40. That one will be a little bit snappier, but still nice. I got sidetracked because I had to help some people. We got Raising Cane's for lunch, and it's bomb. And unfortunately, someone stole a handgun from the guy that I want to do the trade with for the 229 Equinox. That sucks pretty bad. And he doesn't have his guns cabled on his table, so that's part of it. And there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of sketchy people here. There's like abysmal like gun safety here. I turned around and there was a flashlight being shined on my face, and it's just some dude walking around with his new Smith & Wesson MMP, and he's just pointing it while walking around with the light on. And I mean, you see what it's like here. So the guy's just walking down the aisle with his light on, and he was pointing it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, that, there's just straight up retards here at the gun show. No easy way to say that. I mean, that is the easy way to say that, but yeah. I had to help someone real fast. But yeah, it's just terrible gun safety here and sketchy people. Like, right now it's kind of dying down. A lot of vendors are packing up, but when we get closer to the end of the show, you just see these groups of young kids, and they're just going around looking for easy targets. So if you're ever vending at a show, just watch for that. The groups of 4 to 5 guys that are just wandering, looking closely at the guns, but not really wanting to do any business, those are the ones you got to really watch out for, because I've seen people try to take guns, and I've been doing these gun shows for 10 years. So you see a lot of stuff. People have been shot at the gun show from, you know, negligent people. Like, the guns are supposed to be zip tied and empty, but you can't trust everyone, so. But yeah, we have an hour left. It's gonna start dying down. We're gonna pack up, and yeah. Yeah, come on. I'm doing a YouTube video. Come on. Get me off there. Yeah. I'll see you at the shop. All right, see ya. Thanks, buddy. Yep, thank you again. But yeah, we're gonna pack up here in a bit, and I'll show you guys.
Can you take a picture real quick?
Yeah.
Put it out, and I'll. Wait, hold it like this.
Okay. We're going to be packing up here in about 30 minutes, so I'll maybe show you guys a little bit more, and I'll let you know if I get the deals. The guy is thinking about it on that 229 Equinox. The LMT is going to be a no-go. We were just a little too far off, and that's okay. I'm happy I got a Leopold scope today, and maybe I'll get that Equinox. Show's closing in 5 minutes. We are officially done. We're working on the last deal right now. People are packing up. The hoodlums are still walking around trying to do straw purchases. We are not having it, but yeah, it's a fun show. I got to take Harley on a little walk around the building, and she does really good. She doesn't need a leash. She gets a little distracted if there's food on the ground, but other than that, she can wander the show with me, and she is tired. I just walked her around the whole building, and she had a good time. I had a good time. I didn't get any of the guns that I wanted, and that's okay. I'm really happy with the Leopold Mark IV. I'll show you guys what it's going on as soon as I get home, because I'm so excited for this setup. It's getting one step closer to being done, and it's going to be a sick 308s. We're going to be packing up here right now. Show's basically over, and it's going to take too long to write up a deal. We got to pack all this up and then go unload it in our store tonight. It's about 4 o'clock right now, but we'll be done probably around 6 or 7. Got my little walking companion. Harley, are you enjoying the show? Come on, let's go. Let's look at this gold AK over here. He had a gold saw earlier, but there's a gold AK on the table. There's other guns there, but We're just walking Harley. Hey, what did I say? No snacks on the ground. She literally just ate a piece of food on the ground. Come on. Oh, someone crushed all their french fries. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, leave it. Harley, let's go. Yeah, she's great. She'll walk right next to me unless there's food on the ground. Then she wants the food. There's a little German Shepherd puppy over here. We got Gabrielle. She just snatched a french fry off the ground. Didn't you? You snatched a little french fry off the ground. All the handguns are packed up. Nate and Alan are working on the long guns. PJ's gonna go grab the truck, and we are almost out of here. It's been a fun weekend, but long weekend. I haven't had a day off since last Sunday, which isn't bad. And last Sunday I had my Spartan race, and this last Saturday I had my Spartan race. But my next day off will be this coming Sunday, so 13 days in a row. But I haven't shot in over a month because all of February and the back end of January has been so busy. I'm looking forward to shooting so bad for you guys because I haven't posted a shooting video in I think over a month. I've been posting daily shorts, but those shorts are like past range trips I've done, and I need more content for future shorts. So some of those shorts might have to get recycled and used again, but that's okay. But since I haven't shot in over a month, let me know what you guys want me to shoot when I get out, because next Sunday I should 100% be able to shoot, but I don't know how many shooting videos I'll be able to get in one day, but I'll have to space them out. So if there's something specific you'd like to see, let me know, comment down below, and thank you guys for watching the video. Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna show you guys what that scope is going on, because that scope is probably the best thing I got today. That scope is probably the best thing I could have got today because it actually helps a build I already have. If I got that LMT, that's a whole nother 308 to set up. If I got the other handguns, I mean, I don't know how soon I'd shoot those handguns. So that scope actually is making one of my guns better. And I am 3 months in on the tax stamp for the suppressor for it. So hopefully I'll get that soon. Time to pack all this shit up and then unpack it at our store. She looks so excited, but she doesn't have to do any of the heavy lifting. What?
Looks like you are a Roblox character.
Roblox character? I don't know the reference, but I'm sure it sounds cool. I ate too much Raising Cane's for this. Shopping cart full of long guns. Nope.
There you go, you're good.
These are not the shoes for that. This is a parachute from God knows when, but we use it to cover our whole table display.
Yeah, don't push it, man.
And what was my EDC for the entire gun show? Smith & Wesson M&P9 Shield. And that is a wrap for the gun show. Now we just got to get back to the shop and unload it all. I'm starting to sweat if you hadn't noticed. All right, guys, it has been a long day. I am home now, and I'm very excited for this. So here's the rifle that's going on. This is a pretty cool, unique, and rare rifle. And I did do a video on this about a month ago, so I'll post that right here because I don't have time to get into all the details about how special this rifle is. But basically, this rifle was made January 4th of 1993, and it also has the serial number matching suppressor. So the rifle and the suppressor has the exact same serial number, which is not unheard of, but basically unheard of. So it's a 24-inch barrel, it's a 308, and the suppressor screws on right here. I am currently waiting for the tax stamp on that. I submitted it in November, and I got lucky last year. I did get a 3-month turnaround time, but we'll see how fast I get that one. But yeah, this is a Knights Armament SR25 match from 1993 with the SR suppressor. So that's the model of the suppressor is SR. There's not much info on them online. I have very limited knowledge on it. Some people have been very helpful with that. But yeah, it is an insane rare rifle, and I'm very excited to have it. When I bought it, it came with this URX rail. It also came with this Magpul PRS stock. I do have the original carbon fiber handguard, but I like having a quad rail on here. I do want to kind of make this like a pre-Mark 11. I don't have the original stock for it. The Magpul stock's a little bit nicer, but I think the fixed A2 stock might look a little cooler on it, but as of right now, this is how it's going to stay. I don't plan on putting the original handguard back on. This is a Gen 1 URX rail, and it's nice. It's got a built-in iron sight that I'll never use. I don't plan on putting a rear sight on here, but yeah, this is going to look super sick on here. I'm not going to really play with it too much tonight because I want to take the whole mount and scope off and clean it up because it's a little dirty. But this is more or less what it's probably going to look like. And I think I want a I think they make a 3.5 to 10 Mark IV. And as far as I know, that would be more appropriate for the age. They did have fixed 10 powers back then. I don't want to put a fixed 10 power on here. I honestly don't know how much I'll shoot it because it is such a rare rifle. I won't talk about cost too much on something like this, but they're pretty pricey. And I would like to get a modern Knights Armament SR25 to shoot. And it's not that I don't want to shoot it, it's just that if you know how much the value is, I don't want to kill the value by that much. So this is a very cool, unique rifle. On this side, there's a little bit of like paint that's come off. I don't know what that would have been from, but on this side, it's all there. So this is a beautiful rifle. I am the second owner of this rifle, and I'm only 28 years old. I wasn't even born when this rifle was made, but I am the second owner. The original owner ordered this from Knights Armament Direct in 1993. So I'm very honored to have this rifle. I'm very honored to build it up. I will shoot it. So once this gun is fully set up, I will shoot it on this YouTube channel for you guys, but I don't see this getting a lot of rounds through it. So yeah, I actually kind of want to see how this looks. This is a very long eye relief from when I was playing with it at the show. Oh, I kind of already mocked it up decently. It's also an 8.5 power for the lowest setting. So going 10 feet in my living room is not the greatest. That's actually not bad. So my eye relief is about right here. That's pretty far. But yeah, I'll really have to play around with it. But this thing is beautiful. So when I bought it, it had the URX rail, had the PRS stock, and this monopod. I got a Knights Armament bipod adapter and then a Harris bipod for it. And again, I think I want to do a different Leopold scope, but this honestly looks beautiful the way it is. Another thing I'd like to get for it is maybe a PEC 2 right here. PEC 2 is for night vision. I do have night vision. I don't ever see myself shooting this gun under nods, but I've seen some pictures of like M110s or Mark 11s with a PEC 2 on the side. So I think that'd be kind of cool. If I can find one, just to add to the clone vibe to this, I think that'd be very cool. What's crazy is they were using these rifles in Somalia in 1993. So basically before the Black Hawk Down events and during it, but there's really not that much info on it. It was so new at that time. They were just in the testing stages of that time. So very crazy rifle. I'm probably going on a rant, but for any one of you Knights Armament fans, I mean, you understand like how much something like this means. So this is no like small deal. Like this is a big deal rifle. And what's crazy is it doesn't feel like it, but this is the most valuable gun in my collection. So again, just very excited to have it, very excited to get it built up, and you guys will see more of it on the channel. But I hope you enjoyed this weekend's videos. If you watch this whole video without watching yesterday's, you might be a little confused, but I would watch yesterday's videos. I mean, you got the gist, but I kind of showed what I was going for yesterday. So again, I don't care that I didn't get those guns today because, I mean, I have enough guns as it is. It's just, this really is cool to me. And another gun I haven't shown you guys yet, but I got a GA Precision Gladius. So if I get a different Leopold Mark IV for this, I might put this Leopold on that GA Precision because I don't have anything on that yet either. I just have too many projects I'm working on, but the guns are coming in faster than all the parts for them. So thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for my next video.